Imagine a world on the brink of change, a new nation waiting to be born. At the heart of this epic story stands one man, not a king or a conqueror, but a farmer, a soldier, and a true visionary, George Washington, born in rural Virginia in 1732. Washington wasn't destined for greatness. He came from humble beginnings. The son of a modest plantation owner.
Ho, ho, ho!
From his youth, he learned the values that would define him: discipline, duty, and honor. As a teenager, he ventured into the wild frontiers as a land surveyor, mapping the untamed wilderness. But his dreams were always bigger than the horizon he charted. At just 21, he joined the Virginia militia. The French and Indian War was his crucible, forging him into a leader.
Ho, ho, ho!
He faced brutal battles, tasted bitter defeat, but through it all, he learned the unyielding power of perseverance. He discovered that true strength isn't about never falling, but about always getting back up. Then, the winds of change blew into a revolutionary storm. In 1775, as the American colonies rose against the mightiest empire on earth, they turned to one man to lead them.
Ho, ho, ho!
Washington was appointed commander of the Continental Army. The odds were impossible. His soldiers were farmers and merchants, outmatched, undertrained, and freezing in the snow. Yet, Washington's resolve never wavered. Through brutal winters at Valley Forge, devastating losses, and years of sacrifice, he held the line. Finally, after 8 long, grueling years, the impossible happened.
Ho, ho, ho!
Victory at Yorktown in 1781. America was free, and George Washington was its greatest hero. But what he did next is what truly made him a legend. The people, in their gratitude, wanted to make him king, and he simply said no. He laid down his power and returned to his farm at Mount Vernon, a quiet farmer once more. It was a revolutionary act, a leader choosing service over a crown.
Ho, ho, ho!
But his country wasn't done with him. In 1789, the nation called again, unanimously electing him the first president of the United States. He wasn't building a kingdom. He was building a republic. He established the foundations of American government, created national unity, and set precedents that echo to this day, like the 2-term limit and the peaceful transfer of power.
Ho, ho, ho!
He led not with ego, but with wisdom and humility, always putting his country first. After serving 2 terms, he stepped down, once again walking away from the pinnacle of power. In his farewell address, he left a timeless warning against political division and foreign conflicts, a message as relevant today as it was then.
Ho, ho, ho!
On December 14, 1799, George Washington passed away at his beloved Mount Vernon. He had no children of his own, but he became the father of a nation. He remains, as one tribute famously declared, first in war, first in peace, and first in the hearts of his countrymen. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this story as inspiring as I do, please hit that like button, subscribe,
Ho, ho, ho!
and ring the bell so you don't miss our next journey into history. See you next time.
Ho, ho,